Yo, what is going on? The developer of Gentle Bros is back, and you know what that means. Another addition to the Cat Quest franchise. This is the third part. So, like the title that came before, it's 2.5D open world action RPG full of heart and features of plethora of cuts, puns, and references. For the first time in the series, you will be get high at the high seas, sailing your ship around the private world of the Purrsia. You aren't confined to your ship, however, but you can easily hop off, explore the islands to discover the treasure and weapons hidden around the world, like the blueprints, pirate-themed costumes, and a variety of spells to use against the rat army that is trying to find the powerful North Star treasure that is said to exist here. Like the previous titles, you will find a ton of cat-themed content here, from locations on your map like Purrsia to Katuga Beach. It will be hard to find a place that doesn't have feline reference its name. Map locations aren't the only thing that follows its name tactics. Spells and weapons are also at its mercy. The first spell that you will learn is called Flamper. It's essentially just fireball, so you really can't relate it but didn't stop the developers. There is no end to the cut puns, so be prepared for a ton of dad joke level humor such as fast forward the dialogue. And visually, the game feels similar to the early titles, but the worlds you explore have more details on a pop of color. Especially when you encounter the zero dimension, it is absolutely beautiful. The music is catchy and full of sea shanty-like music that is perfect for a story full of pirates, and I love when the boss fights have an epic themes that make you realize that it is an important part of the story that you should take it seriously. Isn't just little rats annoying you with their weak attacks. Before our cat tale begins, you will select the appearance of your pirate kitty protagonist from two options, the only difference being the hairstyle. Next, select your difficulty between easy, where the enemies have less health and inflict less damage, or normal, which is the intended way to play. We are threatened to a cinematic battle at sea with the rat pirates, and attacking a ship with two cats on board with the barrage of cannonballs. The blast of the other ship apart and the debris is scattered over the water. Here we meet the Captain Kippy, your floating blue kitty guide who is decked out of pirate gear, and it is possession of the map on the Purrsia. Suddenly Kippy hears baby Mew, and we see a yellow kitten in the basket among the sheep pieces. On the back of his head a glowing star. We skip time 15 years where our little kitten now is a teen. He is piloting his own ship and has launched on the beach. The location is special. Rumor is here is a clue here to where the North Star treasure is located on this island. Kippy is accompanying the teen and reveals that their goal is to become the most famous pirates, and finding the stars is sure to help them with their tasks. On the island, you will encounter rats that are eager to attack. If you have played either of the previous Cat Quest games, you'll be already familiar with the controls, but if you haven't, they are very easy to learn. Your main attack is the left face button. To dodge an enemy attack to dash out their way, the bottom face button is used. This dash can also be used to hurt the enemies, and these you acquire more weapons. Our kitty can do the melee attacks with the sword, and more ranged ones with the gun. Seriously, I can think that better name that Mew Chin Gun. The shoulder buttons and the triggers are for spells that you learn on your journey. You can pick which is assigned to what button, so it is totally customizable for that you like. For me personally, I had the shoulder buttons for attacks like fire and ice, and the triggers were healing and the 4 shields. To access your menu, the pause is used. Here you can view the map that shows you exactly where you can currently located. It is also let the put maker down of any location on an arrow will lead you to that spot. Here you also select the armor your hero wears and on their head and body. The melee weapons are equipped with their trinkets they carry. These can be charged at any time, even in the middle of the boss battle. This menu also lets you select what spells you want to equip. The higher you level, the more you can select. Important quest items you have acquired can be viewed, and you can also access the option menu. Cat Quest 3 is open world, so you are free to explore and go anywhere you want. In the beginning, the bulletin board gets you accept quests just like rewards, gold, and XP. If you select one of these, the main quest will be paused, and you can continue at the later time. Your weapons, armor, and trinkets can be upgraded at the blacksmith in exchange of gold. And use spells are Arcane Temple if you have enough gems. There are save beacons located all over the map, and these spots don't only record your progress but restore your health and mana. Plus, if someone else wants to battle alongside you, they can easily jump in. If you do decide to play with 2 players, you aren't stuck with that mode for the rest of the game. It is easy to resume solo. Playing co-op was a ton of fun. The trickiest part was figuring out who was going to take which weapon, armor, and spells. Either way, you have twice the attack power, so it doesn't really matter in the end. It was so nice to have something to watch and someone to watch my back and the attacks of the foes coming up from the behind. If you ever feel that you are lost and aren't sure what you want to go next, visit the lighthouse located with the blacksmith. You will get a clue that will point you in the right direction, at least give you a general idea of where to go. If I was even unsure, I would just go fight all enemies that I came across. Besides getting gold, I was leveling up to make the upcoming battles easier. While exploring, you come across caves and dungeons that tell you the recommended way you should be before entering. If your level is too low, it's very hard to survive the attacks from the stronger enemies. It is worth trying to level up when you have the time. One of my favorite things to do in Cat Quest 3 was sail the ship around the waters. This is nothing more satisfying than destroying an enemy ship with your cannons. If your ship takes too much damage and you aren't dead, your ship is incapacitated, which means you need to repair it before you can sail again. This is simple to fix. All you need to do is stand in the circles around the ship. Once you fix, you can hop back and continue your journey. I absolutely loved my time in the Cat Quest 3. It took me about 11 hours to complete, and that included a bit of side quests, but now it's done. It's a game plus unlocked to go back of everything else. I haven't been obsessed with the game in a while. I just have to find how the story ended. So, Cat Quest 3 is an excellent 2.5D open world RPG, fun characters, and even a pirate ship to pilot. My only issue is that the pawns can get to be a bit much more time when you reach the end. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.